say right about now. You're over halfway through the season. The aches and pains start to set in. Not being in your bed, though, that can be the toughest part.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Luka Doncic out there with Austin Reeves. Then it's Rui Hachimura. Then it's LeBron James. And it's Hayes in at the center, filling out the middle. There's a screen. Here's Brown. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. So for the Nuggets, their last game, a win against the Pelicans.
And that one was all about offensive execution, running your plays, picking your spots.
And no team is going to shoot 50% every night, but this team has the right approach. When the shots are falling, they can light it up.
And not just a scorer, but a distributor as well. Porter's court awareness is really impressive.
Doncic kicks to LeBron. Out to Doncic. The tray. Jokic grabs the miss. Denver's gone 1-2 from long range in the first quarter. And it's all said and done, Jokic, Greg, is going to be the Nuggets' career leader in many categories.
And he's already their franchise leader in rebounds, assists, triple-doubles, and playoff points, and many other advanced stats as well.
And the dunk by Hachimura.
Using that 6'8", 230 frame. Hachimura powering through that contact with ease.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And on the season, he's just a shade under 80 from the line. I'll bet he'd like to get that up over that mark.
And that one falls for Hachimura. And something you see with the Lakers, they really trust their role players, don't they, Richard?
Yeah, LeBron does a great job of empowering his group. That's why he's top 5 in the league all time in assists. If you earn his trust, he will give you a ton of space to work. The Lakers know that they can only go as far as their great group of role players.
From deep LeBron, Denver grabs the miss. They went to Los Angeles for their last meeting with the Lakers and came out with a victory.
Well, they coasted to the win in that one. Were dominant in the rebound department, and that was a huge factor.
And if they can keep that same physicality, you have to think they'll be in a good position to grab another win here.
A high-level athlete with great run and jump ability. Porter finishes well in transition.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. I briefly spoke with Michael Malone. Their plan defensively is to try to make LeBron into a jump shooter. Now, Coach said many teams plan that, but it rarely works out. You have to fully commit to it. Of course, that means LeBron will be getting all of their attention. Guys?
Okay, David, thanks. And Doncic gets it to go.
And the defense has to be aggressive with Luka from range. Give him any space, and he is looking to pull.
And it's Michael Malone calling timeout here. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Why don't we now look at the league's highest scoring teams? The real stats, the real scores from the real NBA. The Nuggets third.
And how about the year they've had offensively? This is a team that can put points on the board in a hurry. Always fun to watch them play.
Here's Brown. He's covered by Hachimura. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots from 8. Here's Jokic. And Jokic slams it in.
Jokic so clever at taking advantage in that pick and roll.
What's great about Jokic, GA, is he can put up MVP numbers, and he's got a little personality to him, doesn't he?
He does. You can tell he just loves life. He loves everything he does, especially when he's on the floor, making his teammates better.
Aaron Gordon, who's checking in for Nikola Jokic. Reddish, he's checked in for Los Angeles. For Denver, they've gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Back to Gordon. The 3. Reeves with the rebound. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. LeBron passes to Hachimura. And he banks in the layup.
Nice concentration from Reeves. Never loses focus despite the contact.
Westbrook against Reeves. Murray down low. That one's in, his first shot this game.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Here's James. Last game, 26 points. It's rebounded by Jamal Murray.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Vanderbilt's checked in for Jackson Hayes. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for LeBron. Connect, he's checked in for Rui Hachimura. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Austin Reeves.
And what I like about Murray is how he just goes at you. He doesn't hold back on either end and uses his motor to wear you down.
Driving to the basket. Rebound the Lakers.
Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
Fires the three. Connect. No good. For Denver, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip. Pass to Strother. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Fader on the way. And Jokic with the basket on the assist by Murray.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Vanderbilt a screen on Murray. The three for Doncic. And the three ball is good. Doncic has got his second bucket of the night. It's all tied in Denver. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And when you consider how Denver is doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
Before in the 5, it's Gordon and Jokic. Then there's Peyton Watson. And it's Strother in at the 2-guard spot. That's the group on the floor for Denver. And Doncic throws it down.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
And one thing the Lakers are so adept at, Greg, inverting their sets to have different players start the action.
Yeah, it takes a high level of basketball IQ to do that on the fly. Makes defending the Lakers a nightmare. You never know how they'll attack you.
Down low. Vanderbilt's shot is good. Vanderbilt's got the lead up to 4 now for the Lakers.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Pass to Gordon. Jokic with it. Inside is Jokic territory.
And if Jokic has the position inside, forget it.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Nikola Jokic may not be the most physically gifted, but there's an old saying in basketball, as fast as you can anticipate. LeBron James says he sees plays before they happen. A lot of people don't understand it, but I do. He's special. Kevin?
You know, his mind for the game is just on another level. We appreciate that report.
Great find by Jokic, the best passing center I've ever seen.
And so Doncic will bring it up for Los Angeles. They trail by 1. Following this one, they get to host the Warriors. That's the first game in a string of 3 straight at home. To the inside, pass to Connect. Nailed from three-point land. Connects, got his first 3 points of the game.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Watson kicks to Gordon. And a miss there on the triple.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Greg, you think about oversized point guards, and the gold standard has always been Magic Johnson. Now you look at Luka Doncic, and he's certainly big for that position.
Definitely some positive similarities, right? But the big difference is one of those guys has 5 rings, and that's not a knock on Doncic. This is a team sport, but Magic's ability to affect winning was right there with another MJ, Michael Jordan.
The three for Doncic. It is not good. He's made half of his 6 attempts.
And after connecting twice from deep in the first quarter, he hasn't been able to drain another here in the second.
The Lakers making a switch here. Reeves is checked in. Let's get the news on Jackson Hayes. David, what's the update you're hearing?
Well, guys, I was able to talk with the head athletic trainer of the Lakers about his status. He did tell me that he believed it wasn't a severe injury, so that is good news.
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
And you never want to speculate. So it's nice for us, and especially his teammates, to get some facts.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Hayes, he's checked in for Vanderbilt. LeBron comes in for Luka Doncic. And it's Hachimura in for Cameron Reddish. Pass to Brown. Reeves against Westbrook. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And if anything, Westbrook gets more aggressive against contact inside. He doubles his effort level in response.
Here's James. Yep, that one goes in there. James has got it all tied up now for the Lakers.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Pass to Brown. Buries it from three-point range. Brown's got 6.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Here's LeBron. Oh, my goodness. What a play.
My. Oh, okay. I guess LeBron wanted that one to sting a little. He put a little extra on that one.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. Murray. LeBron grabs the miss. Clock management. This is where they can get a 2-for-1.
And Kevin, every opportunity counts.
LeBron going to work inside.
And nice touch from the inside. I'm a fan of when LeBron just burrows his way inside and takes advantage.
A crossover. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. And the Nuggets lead by 1. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
Wow, the athleticism of LeBron James.
Roll back that clock. LeBron, the king, still reigns.
Murray outside. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
There's the pick. James kicks to Finney-Smith. From deep, Reeves. That one misses. So that'll be it for the first half. A fairly even battle underway in this one. Nuggets lead by 1. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks a lot, guys.
Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Hello, folks. Is this the halftime show? Yes, it.
Well, right now for the Nuggets, they've stayed in the mix. A few people predicted they might regress. Clearly, that hasn't been the case. They continue to hum.
Well, as we check out the results of the first half for the Lakers, it's been neck and neck.
Chucking up all those threes is clearly not working for them.
And that'll do it for halftime.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. It's been a clinic out there by James.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
So the Lakers 5 right now. Austin Reeves out there with Luka Doncic. Then it's James. Then it's Rui Hachimura. And it's Hayes in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. They get it back. And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for Denver. It's a one-point game. Following this one, they get to host the Pelicans. And that's the third of 4 straight played at home. Jokic hatches his way to finish inside. And you hear, Richard, about players dunking and putting a hurting on the rim, but that iron sometimes can put a hurting on a player's hands too, right?
Oh, and then when you get older, those landings, they can start to hurt too. End of the day, there's a price to be paid for all that high flying and rim wrecking, and it's worth it.
Out to the right wing. Doncic with the steal. Here's the break. Doncic steps on the gas. And the dunk by Doncic.
And you can tell that Doncic loves leaking out. They're able to get to the right spot there in transition.
Murray outside. Launches it. Buries the long-range jumper. Murray's got his third basket of the night right there. A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
Doncic feeling it out. LeBron with a screen on Westbrook. Pocket 6. Doncic, no good.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, the Nuggets are an example of how you build a contender from the ground up. Coach Michael Malone says, I'm hoping we can be a blueprint for a lot of young teams, young coaches, and young GMs. Be patient, let it build the right way, bring in the right kind of people, and you never know what's going to happen. Kevin?
Well, David, you just triggered a lot of thoughts here. But doing it that way, to me, feels the right way. And a lot of fun to watch their success. And we thank you for the report. Westbrook, no good. Lakers trail by 5. Doncic outside. The baseline J. Jump shot is good that time. Doncic has got 12.
And when Luka sees the mid-range open up, he takes the shot, keeping things simple.
And Richard, you've watched LeBron James over the years. His approach never wavers. It never changes.
He is all business all the time, on the court, off the court. The consistency of his focus and mental toughness is unbelievable.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Still a bundle of energy to contain. Westbrook forcing the issue, as he often does, now goes to the line.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Gordon's checked in. And the Lakers also making a switch. Reddish, he's checked in for Hachimura. Doncic against Murray. From deep, James. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists tonight.
When you're guarding LeBron, you have to give him something. So the King, well, he'll take a 3-point basket.
And it's Michael Malone calling timeout here. And Coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over.
And while we have a chance, how about the numbers for Gordon? Averaging 12 points, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists. Fantastic totals for him across the board. I wouldn't be surprised if he keeps rolling.
I think if you talk to anyone on this team, they believe in his abilities about 1,000%. And he's made his mark on offense especially. They gotta be thankful he's on their squad.
Murray against Doncic. Reeves outside. It's hauled in by Michael Porter.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Pass to Jokic. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Westbrook, no good.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
From deep, Reeves gets the 3-pointer to fall. Reeves has got 5 points so far.
Their offense gets that much better when the D has to pay attention to Reeves outside the arc.
Gordon with the screen for Westbrook. Pass to Jokic. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook. 12 points for him.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
And so confident, even amongst the trees. Doncic is fantastic at forcing the issue close to the rim.
Some changes for the Lakers. Vanderbilt comes in for Hayes. And Dorian Finney-Smith subbed in for Austin Reeves. Here's Strother. Scoreless thus far. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Doncic with it. Outguarded by Murray. A nice shot by Doncic.
And great court awareness there helps Luka find an opening, and he just explodes on the drive.
Here's Murray. Vanderbilt with the rebound.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One, they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart, and let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
Well, points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a good one. Los Angeles on top. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page. Woo.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. The 4 and the 5, it's Gordon and Jokic. Then there's Peyton Watson. And it's Strother in at the 2 spot. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets.
And guys, the intelligence is evident. When the pick comes, Doncic often makes the right read.
Alexander passes to Jokic. Pass to Watson. Here's Alexander. Here's Strother. There's the 3. Rebound the Lakers. Doncic has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Reddish kicks to Doncic. Picked by Finney-Smith. Doncic, no good. The Nuggets trail by 7. Pass to Strother. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic. Jokic has got 3 assists tonight.
And this is the effort you want to see out of your guys, win or lose.
You can't question the desire of these teams. It's going to be difficult for either side to get separation.
Oh, that's terrific anticipation from Jokic, erasing that shot attempt.
Shoots over Connect, and that one's good, Jokic.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Doncic passes to Reddish. Here's Connect. And the Lakers with another miss.
It hasn't been his best game, but his team is still doing just enough to be up.
Here's Alexander. Guarded by Reddish. Here's Gordon. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. Doncic with it. Working on Alexander. They grab their own miss. Ball's knocked loose. Finney-Smith passes to Vanderbilt. Count it. Good.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
And it's Michael Malone calling timeout here. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. Both teams deciding to change it up. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. I got a chance to hear what Michael Malone said to his team. They said, let's lock in, keep our focus. We need everyone down the stretch. Now his players looked engaged, so I think the message got across. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. Pass to Jokic. Back to Westbrook. Jokic with the screen on Reeves. Westbrook passes to Jokic, and Jokic slams it in. Huge.
Jokic comes through just fearless. What an option.
Doncic against Westbrook. And here's Reeves outside. Jokic grabs the miss. Nuggets have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's his third foul of the game. Porter finds Murray. To take the lead. Good on the three-point shot.
And the competitive nature of Murray making all the difference there, doing everything he can to rally his team.
Here's Reeves. Sweet little floater. And the Lakers lead by 1.
A guy who will do what it takes to get his team what they need. Reeves steps up.
Pass to Jokic. It's rebounded by Hayes. Los Angeles has gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. And the dunk by Hachimura.
And you see the composure of Hachimura, not feeling the pressure of the moment at all.
.106 left in the fourth quarter. The kick out to Westbrook. Offline with his 3. Hachimura with it. Now defended by Jokic. And stolen by Murray. Westbrook drives in.
Playing with no fear. Westbrook getting downhill and making things happen.
Good on the first, and that brings them within 2. Both free throws good from Westbrook. Now, here's Doncic. They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on. Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Outside for Murray. And Jokic wide open. He shoots. The Nuggets with another miss.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Pass to Doncic. Here's the screen.
What determination from Doncic, pushing his shot through despite some stiff defense to draw the foul.
First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. He's off on the free throw, unable to get that second one to drop in. Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. 16 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Any ideas on strategy being discussed right now in that huddle?
Trying to stay alive. They've got to work quickly.
Yeah, no time to waste. They basically have to execute things perfectly from here on out.
Westbrook surveying the D. Brown's shot is off. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5.
Jackson Hayes. 2 shots.
And he is unable to get the second one. Wide open look here for Murray. Buries it from outside. And so it's the Lakers who come out on top here. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of